In the early 9th century, during the height of the Abbasid Golden Age, a brilliant scholar emerged who would quietly reshape the future of human knowledge. His name was Muhammad ibn Musa Al-Khwarizmi, born around the year 780 in the region of Khwarizm, near today's Uzbekistan. Although little is known about his childhood, history remembers him not for where he began, but for how far his mind traveled. As a young man, Al-Khwarizmi made his way to Baghdad, the intellectual capital of the world at that time. Baghdad housed the legendary Bait al-Hikmah, the House of Wisdom, a massive research center, library, translation institute, and university all in one. Scholars from every background, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Persian, Greek, and Indian, worked side by side, translating ancient texts and pushing the boundaries of science and mathematics. Under the patronage of the Abbasid caliphs, especially Caliph Al-Ma'mun, this institution became the birthplace of countless breakthroughs. Al-Khwarizmi quickly rose to prominence there. His mastery of mathematics, astronomy, and geography made him one of the leading figures of the House of Wisdom. But it was his revolutionary approach to mathematical problem-solving that secured his place in history. He wrote a book titled Kitab al-Jabr wal-Muqabala. In it, he introduced systematic methods for solving linear and quadratic equations. This work was so influential that the word algebra comes directly from al-Jabr, the title of his book. His methods would be studied across the Islamic world and later translated into Latin, forming the foundation of modern algebra taught in schools today. His contributions didn't stop there. When his name was transliterated into Latin as algorithmi, it gave birth to another word, algorithm. This concept, step-by-step procedures for calculation, became essential to mathematics, engineering, and eventually computer science. Every digital device, every search engine, every programmed process owes something to the legacy of Al-Khwarizmi. He also played a major role in spreading the Hindu-Arabic numeral system, the digits 0 through 9 that the entire world uses today. Before these numerals, calculations in Europe relied on cumbersome Roman numerals. Al-Khwarizmi's texts made arithmetic simpler, faster, and far more accurate, helping usher in centuries of scientific development. Beyond mathematics, he produced influential works in astronomy, compiling detailed tables of the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, resources used for generations. Under Al-Ma'mun's command, he helped create one of the most advanced world maps of the age, refining longitudes and latitudes and improving geographical knowledge. He also wrote on instruments like the astrolabe, crucial for navigation and timekeeping. Al-Khwarizmi lived during a time when the Abbasid Empire championed knowledge, translating Greek, Persian, and Indian works while nurturing new scientific discoveries. In this environment of curiosity and collaboration, he emerged as one of the brightest minds. His ideas traveled across continents, influencing scholars in the Middle East, Asia, and eventually Europe, where his Latinized works helped ignite the scientific awakening that would later be called the Renaissance. Although the details of his later life and death remain uncertain, his impact is unmistakable. Algebra, algorithms, numerals, astronomy, geography, his fingerprints are on them all. More than 12 centuries later, the modern world still runs on the intellectual architecture he built. Al-Khwarizmi was not just a mathematician. He was a pioneer who taught humanity new ways to think, calculate, and explore. His legacy is embedded in every equation, every map, and every digital device that shapes our lives today.